There is an end in sight to rainfall across Queensland, but significant and widespread flooding will continue for several more weeks. This is a severe weather update for Thursday, the 3rd of April, looking at that wet weather situation across the northeast of the country. And there's been more rain yesterday and overnight. I'm sure you know if you're in this part of the country, but the radar shows us areas of rain sliding through central and eastern areas over the past 24 hours, with some reasonably significant totals as well. The heaviest falls have been inland of the Wide Bay and the Capricornia coast, reaching up to 141 millimetres at Sadler's Spring. We also saw over 100 millimetres at Billabong, Arcadia Valley, Biloela, and even down on the coast, southern parts of Bundaberg, 102 millimetres there. We also got a decent dose of rain up around Gulf Country, 114 millimetres at Yapa River. We're looking at the water vapour imagery showing us moisture continuing to stream across the northeast of the state. The bright colours show us where the high moisture in the atmosphere is. That's where we expect to see further rainfall. On the flip side, much drier conditions have now set in across the southwest, shown by the greys and oranges on this map here. So rainfall will continue under this stream of moisture through Thursday into Friday into the weekend, with a gradual trend moving northeastwards up and away from the country. So over the next few days we anticipate the rainfall starting to clear up, but unfortunately it will take that next few days, meaning today, Thursday, more wet weather in store for eastern parts of Queensland, and that rain could come embedded with thunderstorms, which could in turn bring pockets of even heavier falls. This is the thunderstorm map for Queensland for Thursday. The key area is the yellow area. That is where we could see severe thunderstorms with heavy rain, which may cause flash flooding or continue to feed those rivers which are already in flood. So it's eastern parts from, well, just the very northern tip of the southeast, somewhere around Gympie, through the Wide Bay, Capricornia, up towards Rockhampton, into the central coast, then across the northern Flinders, upper Goldfields, and out towards Gulf Country. So further wet weather certainly in store for many parts of the state today. When it comes to how much rain we could see in the next few days, moderate totals expected right across that strip of the state from the southeast to the Gulf, 50 to 100 millimetres more rain before that really should start to wind down. And into the weekend, we will see a much drier pattern set up across Queensland. Dry conditions south of Townsville for the most part. By early next week, just a few tropical showers and storms continuing in the tail end of the wet season. So as this rain does clear up slowly through the weekend, the focus is really going to shift to the ongoing major flooding, which is still occurring across Queensland. The red here shows where the major flood warnings are occurring, and there are still a lot of them. So let's bring up the major flood warnings. In the west, we've got the Georgina, Diamantina and Cooper Creek, all seeing major flooding at the moment. In the south, the Warrego River, the Paru River and the Bulu River. Through central parts of Queensland, the Barcoo and the Thompson River have major flood warnings in place. And up here in the north, the Flinders River has a major flood warning as well. That one drains out up into the Gulf. Most of the rest of them either down towards Katitanda Lake Eyre or into northern parts of New South Wales and the Murray-Darling Basin. In terms of minor to moderate flood warnings, there's a lot of those as well. Can't go through them all here, but they stretch from the Gulf up through the parts of the North Tropical Coast and even into parts of southeast Queensland and northeast New South Wales. Lots of minor to moderate flooding ongoing at the moment. That could be topped up by the further rainfall today and tomorrow, and there could even be a few more rivers than what we see here on the map. So do make sure to double check your local warnings to see if the river or the waterway near you has a warning in place. This is the flood watch. We could still see some further flooding in this area, mostly focused on southeast Queensland for the time being. So plenty still to come over the next few days, then the focus shifts to the cleanup. To get the latest details, you can go to the Bureau's website and app. Stay safe and thanks for watching.